And today we are taking a look at hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a very big welcome to you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day today. And we are looking at Abbey, and beer we trust. This is one that we played the demo of a while ago. I finally got around to purchasing it, and welcome to the Monastery of St. Olaf. So, what is this? We are monks, and we brew beer, essentially. And that is what the game is about. So, I skipped the tutorial because I've already done the tutorial before. We have a quest. So, the good bishop here will give us quests. So he wants us to build a recipe desk and create a recipe in light ale. Right now, all we can do is light ale. So when you brew when you design a beer, you'll pick your style. As I said, right now we just have light ale. It has pale malt and standard yeast as mandatory ingredients. Each beer has 4 virtues. It has flavor, color, strength, and foam. Much like any good beer. And each one has a range where it should be, and where it can be, and where it shouldn't be. So green is good, yellow is okay, red is usually bad. It tells us the initial quality. This is before bonuses and that go in. But let's get on with it. So we need a malt, we need a yeast. That's not going to give us our virtues where they need to be. So each ingredient gives you different levels, so to say. So pale malts will give 4.4 flavor, 0.3 color, 1 strength, 0.5 foam, where the standard yeast will be 0.5 flavor, no color, -1 strength, and -5 foam. So what we're going to do is everything is in the green. And then we get to pick who's going to design it. So each one has a quality bonus, intelligence, and satisfaction. They have recipe development time, how many days it's going to take off the standard time. As you can see, the development time is 1.6 days. The shelf life of the brew will be 56 days. There is no aging. And the production cost per 10 liters. So it doesn't... So as you can see up the top here, we'll go from a standard of 0 to 30 to 4 to 34. We get to pick our room. You can pick more than one room. Right now we just have the one room. So, and then we get to name our brew. We'll call it Ye Old Light. And then so they will go in there. We'll speed it up a little bit. And they will write the recipe. So we get 120 florins for that. And our next one is build a dormitory, build a bunk bed in the dormitory. You do that by building rooms, snapping rooms on. We'll also get a brew going. There are infection chances. There are, same as before, there are modifiers. We do have a 14% infection chance with this one, but we'll get that one going. So they're going to come in, they're going to build this. And then once that's built, we can put a bed there. That way they can sleep. Once again, we get 150 florins for that one. And now, wants us to brew a light ale, which we're already doing. Our light ale is ready. It will give us our quality, goes all the way up to 100. We got 31, which isn't actually that bad for the first one. And then we get to sell it. If we have a cellar and it needs aging, we can put in a cellar to age. Ups the price a little bit. We can adjust the price a little bit. Up here is our reputation. As you sell beer, this goes up. As you hit each milestone, you essentially get a quest. Complete those quests unlocks new things. Once you have more towns unlocked, all these towns can be unlocked. You can buy more carts so that you can have more than one set of brewery going. So we will send that off to market. We'll brew another one. We'll see how she goes with the brew. So we get 1 fame for that, and we get 150 florins. Our fame up here, our comfort up here, that's decorations and that. Now, we need to feed our minions. So we have a quest for that. Nope. I want that one. So now we get to build a refectory. And we will have a volunteer come. And cook for our minions. Here it will tell us, basically gives us every week what we sell. 30. Not bad. Let's drop the price a little bit. If you go into the map and you hover over it, it will tell you the demand, what kind of styles they're looking for, and how much you currently have in stock in that location, and how long it takes to get there. You gotta remember that, because if you have more than one brewery going, then, yeah. One thing that I find weird is you can only put one fermenter in a room and one boiler in a room, but, there's lots of room. So we've got to accept that. That's another 100 florins. Now we need to build a lavatorium. For the lavatorium, I usually throw that up on a second floor. What the lavatorium will do will allow us to research. Like any good builder. And then we get to assign a researcher. Every 16 hours, the research thing will tip over. So we'll throw our Marion in there, and we'll let her do some research for us. Our research points are up here. We automatically get 10. And it wants us to do monastic maintenance, which will allow us, we'll just throw that there for now, to put in a maintenance cupboard so that we can make sure our area is nice and clean. You can pick anywhere between brewing 1 and 100. We will start to get orders here soon. Some of the orders are 50, some of them are 40, so you can just make it specially for those orders. In the event that you do brew and you do have excess from or after you do the orders, then you can just sell that as normal stock. Okay. So now we need to research the cellar. which I think we need 25 research for. But we can, in the meantime, get that built. So now it's just a matter of waiting on research points. We'll let him rest for a little bit. Maybe even look and see if we can hire somebody new. When you hire people, they do come with stats: intelligence, intuition, productivity, satisfaction, and drunkenness. So it's a matter of looking at who's the best. If they haven't brewed it before, they won't have a rating. I'm going to put some lights in though, because nobody likes to work in the dark. Okay, so now I got that. I can research the cellar. Once they do brew a beer and they do get a rating, that is what they will make for that one every time. So they now want blonde ale as well. But it does want us to build a cellar. Can we? No, we can't create blonde ale yet. I think it's after this. Okay, so we've got beer there. You always got to make sure that you have beer there. Otherwise, because if they run out, then you're not going to be getting reputation. As you can see, we need just a little more to unlock the next quest. And actually, there is the quest. So this is the quest that will unlock the blonde ale. Create a recipe with at least 2 virtues in the yellow range and brew 100 liters of it. But down here, it does want us to build a barrel. So we do have to go back in here. See if that'll put us 2 in the yellow. Not very satisfied right now, but we're going to fix that. It's not going to be the best, but light yellow. This is more so one we're just going to try and get so that we can unlock the next brew. So it wants us to store an ale in the cellar and mark it as drinkable. They still have plenty, so we can just throw this one in the cellar once it's done. Oh, I forgot, I need another bed. So he's gonna just keep working. I do love games like this because they're nice, relaxing. Well, I mean, it's relaxing until you run out of money. So with that, 16, not bad. That one we are going to store, and we're going to mark it as drinkable. Make another one of that. That will unlock the blonde ale. And that gives us 1 satisfaction to all Fernites. Oh, we are starting to look a little dirty. So they will come down here and they'll drink. Drinking makes them happy. I think drinking makes everybody happy. Okay, so blonde ale. So with blonde ale, we now add Groot. And we also have our first order. Now, so what they will do here is they will say, we want X amount, we will pay you X amount with an advance payment of X amount, but we want it a quality of. You can negotiate a little bit to push the price up a little bit. Alright, now let's see, where are we? Push that one down, push that up. Everything's in the green, so it should be okay. Good old blonde. So, the bishop has another task, and that is to get the comfort level up to 31. This I have an issue with this game. Because... I mean, not the researching of it, but... essentially the amount of things that you have to place is a little... Oh. It's infected. It's infected, but it's got double sales during summer. Because it's infected, we will drop it down a fraction. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to pause it. Up here is our comfort. Right now it is at 13%. These, when you place them, will add a little bit to the comfort. So as I said, right now it's at 13%. If we put down a vase, it goes to 16. Tapestry to 18. I've just found, personally, some of these you're just putting things in places just because you can at times. So it's more so that you don't even have to have a rhyme or reason for it, because you don't get bonuses in that if you have like X and X. Okay, so needed better blonde ale. So, as I said, it's more so you just find yourself going, you know what, flower there, flower there. How about flower there? And it just works. So that is basically all the tutorial ones done. So we have a quest, keep all ale fermenting sober for 14 days while having ale in the cellar. Well, that's easy. Just turn that off. I mean, it's going to make them grumpy, but grumpy people are grumpy people. Hey, 19. So, right now we're trending light ale. So, they want 50 litres for that and 60 litres for that. So what I can do is I can send 50 to clear off that contract. I can sell 50. And we'll make another one for the next one. Oh, I need to brew another one. He's all upset with me. So that... we're just going to ship that. So we can clear off that, which leaves us another 40 litres that we can sell there. We'll... nope. Nope. Not you. We'll brew that. Clear those. We got to get some more beer in our cellar. Just like that. And we will brew another one to go out. And that is essentially how the game plays. If you would like to see this into a series, leave a comment down the bottom and say, hey, make it a series. But if you'd, and if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and come on back, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.